Hello, police emergency.
Just travelling westbound on the M4 and there's a silvery grey Astra come up the slip road onto oncoming traffic.
So there's a car driving on the wrong carriageway?
I was in the left lane and I swerved to avoid him.
Are they going fast?
I'd say I'm doing 50 now and they're at a good, yeah. Oh, they've crashed. Oh, no, they've hit a car. Head on.
The motorway had been closed on the westbound carriageway. The eastbound carriageway was still open. And I could see that there were two vehicles involved. One was a silver-coloured Vauxhall Astra, and the second vehicle was a black 1 Series BMW Saloon. The black BMW was being driven in the correct direction.
But this silver Vauxhall Astra was being driven in the wrong direction by a 38-year-old woman who has died.
Ultimately, we need to show why she drove the wrong way onto the motorway and continued to drive along the motorway. The brake lights are on there, and then she suddenly swerves.
Dashcam footage from a lorry travelling on the opposite carriageway has captured the final section of the Astra's journey.
Immediately before the impact, you see the brake lights of the Astra coming on. So the lady did try and brake a split second prior to the impact.
And this is significant.
This led me to the conclusion that this didn't appear to be somebody who was intent on hurting themselves or other road users.
While it wasn't captured on camera, officers now think she joined the carriageway here at junction 28 in Newport.
One witness saw the silver Astra turning left from junction 28. What the witness says is that she's in lane 3, which is against the barrier, and there was a vehicle alongside her, and they've had to move apart. So she actually drove between the two vehicles.
Okay.
The driver didn't appear to be panicked or alarmed or distressed and carried out this manoeuvre.
So could the junction layout be to blame?
We needed to visit the intersection at the same time and the same day of the week. So as we approach the junction now, the obvious route for eastbound is that lane is a dedicated left turn lane onto the motorway.
The woman lived locally and was thought to be familiar with the road layout.
We know from the witness accounts that she's turned left onto the junction here. It's well lit, signage, there's nothing indicating here that you could turn left onto the motorway.
There's no doubt in Dean's mind.
You have to make a deliberate attempt to turn left along that slip road.
He's calculated that she continued for 2.8 miles.
Not something an experienced motorist would do. I don't know what's in the lady's mind.
Investigations have revealed that on the night of the crash, the woman was at a family party in Newport. After an argument broke out, she left without telling anyone, got in her car, and started her journey home. But she'd been drinking at the party.
The alcohol level found in her blood was almost 2.5 times the legal drink drive limit. There was a measurable amount of cocaine in her system as well.
At an inquest into her death, the coroner said it was hard to understand why she did not realise her mistake and pull onto the hard shoulder.
I was under no illusions at all that that level of intoxication was a significant, if not the main contributory factor in this collision.
The BMW driver suffered life-changing injuries, but the impact of this crash has been felt even more widely.
The last thing you expect, particularly driving along the motorway, is something travelling towards you. You see these cars swerving out of the way. There's some serious near misses. And you can only imagine what those drivers are going through. It's horrific.